Hey everyone, it is Tuesday. It is strength training. My name is Allison. I'm going to take you through this exercise program. We have 8 exercises on tap. They're all strength training. We're going to go through that list. We're going to do a squat, a lunge, a hinge, a vertical push, a pull, horizontal push, a rotate, and an anti-rotate exercise. We have 8 of those. We're going to do each one for 45 seconds. We have a 15-second break. We're going to go back and we're going to repeat that 3 more times. So we do a total of 4 rounds of all those 8 exercises. So today you need medium weight dumbbells, a body bar, or you can just continue using the dumbbells, a medium weight. If you have a step at home, that's great. I also pulled out a chair for a seated row. You always can just bend over and row if you don't have a chair. I do have a mat behind me, because the flooring is pretty hard, but if you're on carpeting, you should be good to go. A water and a towel, and we will get going. Let me grab my timer, which is still in my bag. We're going to do about 4 or 5 minute warm up. Just disengaging those joints, getting us ready for those big exercise movements. All right. So I'm going to head back here to my space. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to do some squats with overhead reach. About 30 seconds worth. Hopefully I got this set up so it's not too difficult to see. All right. Here we go. We're going to warm up squats. We're going to keep our arms over our head in a Y position. So we keep our chest up. Make sure when you squat back, your tailbone goes back. Push your knees outward and back to the top. Good. 30 seconds worth. Warming up with some squats. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Definitely get outside if you can. 2 more. Last one. Good. We're going to do a wide stance. I'm going to shift back here a little bit more. Nice wide stance, toes facing forward. You're going to use all of your foot to push yourself back and forth. Good. Make sure you press those knees outward, using those glutes. Good. 2 more on each side. Last 1 and 2. Go back to this. All right, we're going to do a split stance with a side bend. So I'm going to step backwards. So press through your feet, your arches, and your all of your foot. Knees are pressing outward. You're going to lift up and over. We're going to hold, bring the bicep towards your ear. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Good. Relax. We do 1 more big reach. Up and over. Your bicep near your ear. Good. And switch. Step back with the opposite foot. Knees are pushing outward, hips are forward. Reach up. That bicep is by your ear. Push to the arches of your feet. Relax. Another big stretch. Relax. All right, standing quadricep stretch. I always like to shake it out like I'm on my starting line for a race. All right, we're going to bring our right leg behind us, or your left leg, whichever you choose. Do a quad stretch. Use that opposite hand to balance. Squeeze those glutes. Okay. Switch. Bring that heel to your bottom. Reach. Squeeze those glutes. Think about pushing your knees outward. Good. 1 more. Other side. Reach. Push those knees outward. Squeeze your glutes. Shake it out. Switch. Feel your bottom. Find your balance. All right, bent over Y's and T's. I'm gonna come on an angle here. So we're gonna pull back with our shoulder blades. Arms are in a T. Pull back with our shoulder blades. It should fall down our back of our ribs. And we'll do this dynamically. 5 of these, 5 pairs. Last one. Good. All right, shake it out. Okay, so the first exercise we have on tap. Get to my timer here for strength training. Okay, it's about 32 minutes. All 4 of the sets are back to back to back. Again, 45 seconds on, 15-second break. That break will allow you to transition to maybe the other piece of equipment or the other place in the room where you have more room. The first exercise we have is a back squat. So I'm going to choose my bar. You can use a dumbbell if you want. If you don't have any weights, that's fine too. You just kind of rack your hands a little bit behind you. So your elbows are a little bit behind. Make sure you push your knees outward. Tailbone goes back. Back squat. Squeeze at the top. That's a back squat. The weight is racked behind us. The next exercise we have is not a modified lunge, but a 90-degree lunge. So that's next on tap. Here we go. I'm going to start this with our squat. On that little break, I will show you the next one. All right, 45 seconds. Here we go. Back squat. All right. Setting ourselves up here. Knees go out. So the next exercise after this back squat, we're doing 90-degree side lunges. We're going to alternate sides. We're going to step out 90 degrees, come back to center. We'll do those with dumbbells. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells. The lunges look like this. Dumbbells are here. We're going to step out to the side, 90 degrees, and back to center. Grabbing those dumbbells. Here we go. Step out 90 degrees. I think I over-exaggerated and went 180. 90 degrees. Next up, we have a hip press. So I'm going to use that step behind me. I'm going to elevate my feet into glute bridge. I'm going to press up and down with my hips. Here, I'm going to use my step if you have a chair at home or a couch. Get your feet up here. Just like a dynamic glute bridge. We're going to really press to your hips to the top and lower. Squeeze all the way up. Next up, we're going to stand. We're going to do a vertical press. So we're going to press either the dumbbells or the body bar, whatever you have at home that you're using for weights, up and over our head. All right. I'm going to choose dumbbells, just straight shoulder press, back and in front. up and down, up and down. Good. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoulder press. Back here a little bit. Feel like the weights kind of drift off the screen. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, these classes will be live. Our new program manager starts tomorrow. Exciting. 3, 2, and 1. Good. You have a seated row, so that's where that chair is going to come in handy. So you can sit. If you don't have a chair, you always can do a bent over row. You're going to get your chest close to the your lap, and you're going to row straight back. Again, if you need to, you always get to stand up and bend over at the hips. Get your chest as close as you can to your lap. Keep going. Got 15 seconds left. Lift and lower. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next up, we have a lying chest press. So we go back to that step. If you don't have a step, that's fine. You always can do it on the floor. Always do this on the floor. Your elbows will just touch the floor. Make sure your lower back is engaged. We're going to press straight up. Keep those dumbbells over your chest. Don't let them drift over your face. Next, we have seated ab twists. Grab a mat. Carpeting. Grab that dumbbell or a weight, and we have those abdominal twists. I thought about doing on top of the step, but figured that'd be a little too firm for my tailbone. So I decided to just grab that mat, get a towel or a pillow. You can put it below your base too. Ten seconds. Next, we have a incline plank. So you can use your chair or you can use that step, whatever you have. Here. And go. Plank. Thirteen seconds. Right back to the top. Got that back squat. I'm going to grab the bar, Get myself over to my space, rack that weight behind me, and go. Squat back, shower here. It's good. We are on our second set of those 8 exercises. We have the squat, lunge, hinge, vertical push, pull, horizontal push, rotate, and anti-rotate. So we're doing a full spectrum of strength training today. Two and 1. Nice. All right. Go for those side lunges or those 90-degree lunges. All right. And go 90 degrees. Push through those feet. Push your knees outward. Hip press. Here. If you want, you can use your weight. You can place them on your hips if you like. Add a little bit more resistance. All right, hip press. Here we go. At any point in time, if you need water, you grab it. You don't have to wait for a break. Next up, we're going to be standing. We got that vertical push. Press overhead. And grab your barbell, dumbbells, whichever you like. I'm grabbing water. 2, 1, shoulder press. There we go. Rack those weights kind of in front here. So this is welcome back week for all the employees in the building. Seeing a lot of familiar faces coming back to the fitness center. It's really good to see that. Kind of getting back to the way it used to be. All we need are in-person classes, and I think we'll be good to go. Keep pressing, come on. Three, 2, and 1. Nice. So we got our seated row. Again, if you don't have a chair or a bench, you always can bend over at the hips. And you row straight back. Key here is using your back muscles to move the weight. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the back. I'm going to drop my chest to my lap and go straight back. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, nice. We have the lying chest press. I'm going to go back to my step here. Again, if you have to use the floor, that's totally fine. You're just not going to have that full range of motion with your elbows past, but you're still going to benefit from the movement. Make sure your lower back is supported. You're pressing those dumbbells over your chest, over your sternum, not over your face. This way, sometimes if you switch to a bar, even if you have a burn stick at home, you always can do this too. Drop it down to your sternum, press straight up. Then you know you're staying over your chest and not your face. All right, next up, we have lying chest press. We have the seated ab twist. Head back here to my mat. Make sure those knees are pushing outward, not collapsing in. Keep going 10 seconds. Then we have that inclined plank, anti-rotation. All right. Incline plank. Grabbing water, since it's right nearby. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Contract that body. Glutes, quads. Hands are underneath your shoulders. If you need to, you always bend your knees. Let your lower legs drape behind you. It's a good gateway into a plank. Ten seconds. Whew. All right, we got 2 of those runs done, or 2 sets. We're gonna come back. We got the back squat. I'm gonna pick up that barbell, body bar, whatever you have at home. Wrap that weight. Get those legs out. Good. Tailbone back. Three, 2, and 1. Good. We have that 90-degree lunge. Dumbbells. 4, 3, 2, 1. 90 degrees. Make sure you're pushing out with your knees, not letting them fall inward. Dumbbells are just extra weight. You don't have to use them if you feel like it makes you off balance. Ooh, see? 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hip press. That good old hip press here. Underneath the weight here. All right. Next up, we have the shoulder press. I'm going to stand back up. I'm going to grab the barbell, body bar, that for shoulder press. Change it up a little. Shoulder press. Going 18 seconds. Press up and over. Three, two, and one. Nice. All right. So we're going to go to the horizontal press, start seated row. Change out that barbell, some dumbbells. Get to my seated position in my chair. Feet hip width apart, drop my chest towards my lap. I'm going to pull straight back. Thinking about using just my back muscles to move these dumbbells up and down. Good. Up and down. Good. Again, get water whenever you need it. We are in our third set. Two and one. Nice. We have the lying chest press. Dumbbells, chest height, lift and lower. Make sure those knees won't fall inward. Pressing through your feet. Lower back is engaged. Engage as in don't arch it to push the weight straight up. What do we have next? We have our incline, or sorry, our anti-rotate. Sorry, we have our rotation. We have a seated abdominal twist, and then we anti-rotate. All right, back to the mat, floor. We got our plank, incline plank. grabbing water out of the convenience of it being right here. All right, plank. Get into the sturdy plank. Squeeze your glutes, quads, press your palms, hands firmly into the ground. Lift yourself away. Nice plank here. Ten seconds. All right, back to the top. Got 3 rounds done. Got 1 more set of these. 8 exercises. Done with our strength training for today. Back squat. Here we go. Rack that weight behind you. Chest up. Knees go out. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Got those lunges. Weight here. 90-degree lunges. Giving us a different dimension. When we do our lunges, we tend to always just go forward and back. Push those knees out. Use our glutes. Halfway here. Five seconds left. Gosh, hip press. Hip press. Incline. One called glute press. Glute bridge. That's fine. We're dynamically. Shoulders drop down the back. Press through your heels. Knees go. Push outward so they don't collapse in. Look at our standing shoulder press next. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go with the dumbbells. Last set here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice and firm. We're going to press up and lower. Control the lower 2. Your muscle groups. The positive and the negative. Make sure you breathe. Halfway. I'm going to go to our seated row. Two, and 1. Nice seated row. Let's carry this dumbbells right over here. I'm going to take the opportunity to drink some water, stay hydrated. All right, 2, 1, drop that chest towards your lap. Use your back muscles to lift and lower those dumbbells. Keep that chest up. Don't let it drop completely to your lap. Just kind of put your belly in your lap a little bit. "13 seconds. Then we're going to lying chest press. All right, shake it out. Lying chest press. Move our way over to our step. Make sure those dumbbells are lined up at your chest, not over your face. All right. Next up, seated twists, abdominal twists. I'm gonna work our core a little bit more here. To my mat. Feet fixed, knees pushing outward. Upper body rotations. Knees push outwards. One more. After this, got that incline plank. You're gonna hold sturdy plank. Tired muscles. Pull yourself up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Last one. Incline plank. And go. Less than 10 seconds. Hold yourself up. Come on. And done. All right. Shake it out. Couple seconds here. Quick stretch, arms up. Reach. Press to the ceiling with those fingertips. Bend to the right. Stretch out that side. Good. Switch. Reach. Bend. Quad stretch. We're going to switch sides. We're going to go opposite hand, opposite foot. Reach with that opposite hand. Squeeze those glutes. Shake. Opposite foot, opposite hand. Ooh, you can find your balance. That's where that chair might come in handy. You have it. There you go. Shake. The inside of our legs here. Nice wide shift your weight to one side. Make sure you're pushing these outward so your legs aren't falling in. Switch. Back to center. All right, quick little shake out. Thank you for joining me for strength training. Hopefully I see you at 1 for Core Express. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday and the rest of your week if I don't see you. Thank you.